Hey guys, this is Brick and welcome back to Dark Souls 2. In the last episode I introduced you to all the little things of Majula that we can do right now. We'll now say goodbye to this safe place and move somewhere far less safe. This is the absolutely recommended path to take from Majula. There are 3 paths you can take out of this place. Technically, I think there might actually be 4. I would take this one, just... Oh no. Sneeze is coming. Sneeze is coming. And it's gone. Diffused it. Open this chest and grab yourself another rusted coin like the one we got in Things Betwixt. And then make your way down this dark, scary, bricked passageway. It's bricked, which means it's friendly to me. It's in the name. Go ahead and pull this thing open. This is going to be your first taste of real adventure in Dark Souls. This is the first area. Although I consider this area still... This area is pretty easy. It's a great introduction to the game. It's the perfect amount of difficulty. And then it ramps up nicely. We're in this really cool cave with water in it. I love the atmosphere of this little area. It's very small, but it's cool. Down there is the normal path, but you can go this way, down this little wooden thing, and open up this treasure chest. Grab yourself a human effigy, which is, once again, like, one of the best resources you can find in the game. You can never have enough. A quick note, you can actually attack these treasure chests and break them. Be careful, because breaking a wooden one will make whatever's inside turn to rubbish, which is completely worthless. Now, if you're confident in your jumping skills, if you feel like you've gotten enough practice, go ahead and give this one a jump. Grab this item, Homeward Bone, the Soul of a Lost Undead. And make your way down here. If you want to, you can just go out the way that I showed before and climb up the river. There's no problem there. And right here, we'll find our first enemies. Our first real enemies, just undead soldiers. Nothing crazy about these guys. They're just here. We're going to head across the river and grab this item. Another life gem. Wait for this guy. And then come up right here on this other side of the river, up this slope, and grab a bonfire so we don't have to make that walk to Majula again. You don't actually have to sit down at bonfires anymore in order to save them as your last checkpoint. So if you don't want the enemies to respawn, go ahead and don't sit down. Right here, we got a couple of guys coming after us, and an archer is actually shooting arrows at us, so make sure you're moving nice and side to side. If they rage out like that, I don't recommend attacking them. Just give them a moment to get all their energy out. The archer is fairly good at leading you, so make sure you do some unpredictable movement to get out of the way of the arrows. And dispatch him really quick before this guy comes up behind you to try and ruin your day. Scimitar is a great moveset. I really like it. Now, this is going to be familiar. Oh, he's sitting there a little weird. They're both sitting there a little weird. Familiar to people that have played Dead Space. They like to play dead in this one. Don't let them. Don't be fooled. If you didn't kill it, it's not dead. Drop the throwing knife, which is nice and useful. Those things actually do a lot of damage. Do not underestimate throwing knives. And try not to hold on to them for too long, because otherwise you'll never use them. That's always been a problem for me with RPGs. I get these consumables, and I'm so worried about needing them at some point that I never use them at all. Nice job. Thank you. Thank you, message. Up here is a rather crowded space. There's 3 enemies walking around. There's an archer up above. There's my first hit. And in addition to that, there's the White Knight sitting in the middle of the room. He is completely docile until you attack him, so I highly recommend that you don't. Get ourselves a broken straight sword. Nice and really pointless, but it's kind of cool that's next to that dude. I'm thinking that dead body is one that the Hide Knight destroyed in such a fashion that he actually broke his sword during combat. That's how I like to think of it anyway. Go out this way. Do not engage the knight yet because there's that archer being a total douche. And actually give this a jump. That jump feels really cool, not gonna lie. It kind of feels like a superhero when you make it. Grab yourself a stack of 10 knives and a couple other things. I'll meet you guys back up there. Okay, so come back up here and climb this little tower. You know, before I do that, let's go ahead and pop a life gem. Life gems heal you very slowly, as you can see by my health bar, but they do last for a decent amount of time, and you can use them while walking, which is a really good advantage that you won't realize how good until you have to use it in an emergency where you're being attacked. It will save your ass. Go ahead and grab some hollow infantry armor. Very nice. Don't think I'll be putting that on since I look way too good in this wanderer's coat, but still. He's gonna try and shoot at me. See how I moved to the right as he fired? He ended up shooting way right because of it. Oh, right in my freaking head. Give him a solid couple slashes, take him down out of the picture. He will respawn if you die and come back here, so you will have to come back here and kill him once again every time if you want to fight safely. Grab a short sword. Another one. I may actually dual wield short swords. I don't have the stats to do it yet, but I kind of like the moveset of the short sword better. I know the scimitar is cool, but I feel more comfortable with how simplistic and quick the short sword is. So I'm going to give it a shot. I don't recommend falling down. It's a fair amount of damage. You can just walk back. It's not, don't be that impatient. This game has a lot to do with patience, so if you're bad with patience, well, good luck, you know? You know what? If you're bad with patience, be a sorcerer. And there you go. Then you don't have to wait for anything. Everything just dies for you. Now, one last thing before we engage this awesome-looking dude. This is another faker. Tell him what you think of that. Give him a couple of quick stabs. And now it's time for us to take on this big, scary, awesome dude in white. I'm going to go ahead and equip these throwing knives. And engage him from over here. That's not the button. Give him a couple of these. They do a lot of damage, so it gives you a nice head start. But don't overdo it. Come on, you want a real duel. If he stops like that, back up. It seems like he's broken. He is not, I assure you. He's going to swing at you really fast like that. So if you see him stop, get ready to roll or block. Now the safest way to get a hit in on this guy is to bait his 3-part combo. And I'll show you why it's not safe to do it otherwise. I need him to all 3 hits. I'm being very cautious. Obviously, I don't need to be, but I like to show the easiest way to kill an enemy. Or get behind him. Oh, yeah, see, I took a hit as soon as I tried to break it. Here he comes. Doesn't go that far, so as long as you outpace him and back up while he's doing that and don't go in for an attack. All right, there's the 3-part. Hit him, immediately roll, because he's going to hit again. There's a fast attack he does that he is not demonstrating very well for me right now. I could really... This is a Hide Knight. Hide Knight, I could really use... I could use some help, bro. Oh. That was kind of tricky. Maybe I shouldn't... Oh, there was the quick one. This is actually going to take a little while at this pace, so maybe I should try and get in some cheeky stabs. Come on. Come on. Come on, man. You're embarrassing me. I'm trying to show the people. I'm trying to show the people that you're cool. Okay, there's the quick one. It hurts. It hurts. It's fast. Badass. You gotta meet. Oh. Oh shit! There it is again. Why am I not listening to my own advice? I died a couple times to this guy. I'm not ashamed. He's cool. I mean, look at him. He's a quick one. Come on. Come on. Come on. I need you to cooperate, man. I need a 3-parter. I need a 3-parter. Since I'm bad at parrying. Ugh. See, he's so quick. He's so quick. Alright. I'm getting impatient. But I feel like it's dishonorable of me to kill you with throwing knives. I will stab you to death. Rolling past him seems to be pretty effective. Gives you a nice stab. Taking him down will net you the Hide Knight Sword, which I'm going to immediately equip. This weapon is actually so good that I still use it on my first playthrough. Uh-oh. I don't have the strength requirement, so I guess I'll go back to my scimitar. Short sword was... It's good, it's just a little boring. I like to keep things interesting. Nah, man, nah, man. Just thought I'd mix it up a little bit. Surprise you guys. You can go in there. In fact, it's probably better, but going this way, that dude's gonna immediately jump at you. Little ambush. Thinks he's clever. He's not. Come in here and you're gonna fight 2 more guys. Chop on through them. Chop on through this bookcase. Grab yourself some wooden bolts, some ammo for a crossbow. Go ahead and throw down another life gem. Don't be afraid to use these. They are kind of frequent in this game, and in fact, in just a moment, I'm going to introduce you to a way to get unlimited ones. This guy is a little stronger than the guys you faced so far, but he does stagger easy, so if you find an opening, just go ahead and swing away. Did I miss anything back here? Can't miss anything. It's important. I'm doing a walkthrough, damn it. We actually have a fair amount of souls now, so I definitely don't want to die. That guy up there's got a bow, and that guy is he's waiting. We're being baited. You can tell because the bow guy backed up. This guy will throw fire bombs. Anybody that's played Dark Souls 1 is familiar with fire bombs. You want to go ahead and take care of him with a ranged weapon if you have a bow or magic. He'll drop down like that if you piss him off. If you don't miss him, or if you don't see him, that's fine. Just run back here and fight from over here so he cannot hit you with his fire bombs. Short sword's quick, but it's got a short attack range. That's definitely its weakness. Feel free to swing, man. I'm sure you hit a lot of people with that. Go ahead and get ourselves a buckler. It's a small shield. It's pretty good for parrying, but it's not going to block a whole lot of damage. You definitely still want to keep the silver kite shield over that. And before you do anything else, go ahead and open these doors. Creak these on open. And light the bonfire. Because we are safe once again. Now, I'll talk to this merchant in a bit. I'd like to finish up the action portion of this walkthrough. Coming around this corner. Grab this item. He'll wake up. Some witching urns, which will be useful. Oh, my scimitar is actually about to break. So I am going to sit at a bonfire, which actually replenishes the durability of your weapons now, which is extremely convenient. You can see it as a red bar underneath the weapons on the bottom left. The red bar on scimitar was very low. If you let it get to 0, you will not be able to fix it at a bonfire. Dropping down here is completely optional. I actually didn't know this area was here until my friend Brandon told me on his first playthrough. But there's a fair amount of enemies here. That didn't work. That was supposed to be a plunging attack. Yeah, there's a decent amount of guys. Just don't panic. You'll be just fine. But at this point, you're used to fighting these little hollow guys. You might have died a couple times on the way here, which is really, there's literally nothing to be ashamed of. This will drop you into the hallway we were previously, where the guy with the bigger sword charged us. Don't bother going in there. Grab a human effigy. And then use this tree root right here to move down to the next platform. Oh, that guy's actually on a lower level than us. Jump attack. Ow. Yeah, ooh, a foot soldier sword. Now that is a pretty solid sword, and I definitely have the requirements for it, so I'm gonna equip it. It's got a cool little hilt on it. I've never noticed that. The scimitar's attacks are just a bit too slow on the delivery for me. They're really cool and really flashy, but they take a little while to get going, and that keeps me vulnerable, which I do not like. Grab another torch and a Soul of a Lost Undead. Every torch will give you 5 minutes of torch power. That's pretty cool. I like the lunges. I think this is some sort of rapier, but yeah, it has slashing as well. Very cool. My short sword definitely does more damage. Now, we got a bunch of people encased in stone over here, which is a very bad omen. It's a sign of something that we don't want to see. Besides dead players. It's a sign of an evil creature. Something that should have stayed out of this game. If you ask me. Should have stayed out of my game. A demon of the sewers. Come up here before we go do anything stupid with frozen statues of people. You're not gonna be able to reach that item. I don't think anyway. I'll double check that. I don't think you can reach that item from here. We're not gonna go in the flaming cave of obviously very safe. First, we're gonna take this smaller cave. Grab ourselves a hollow soldier helm. And we're hearing explosions. What could those be from? Come on this way. You're gonna see a big ass thing. It's gonna spit fireballs in threes. The 3 is the important bit. It shoots, always shoots them in threes. Oh shit. Where did you come from? Were you sleeping back there? Oh damn, oh damn, oh damn, oh damn, I'm taking hits. This is a good time to pop Estus. Quick heal. Okay, where the hell did you come from? I think they were above the cave and oh geez, hello frame rate. Why are you do this? Why are you kill? Frame rate, why are you kill? I need you. I need you now more than ever. Ugh. Hold on one sec, let me give that a little jitter. Okay. Frame rate appears to be stable once again. So I got attacked. Look out for those guys. They'll probably follow you into the cave. Now this thing attacks in threes. Wait for the third. Sprint. Open this door. Get in quick because he's gonna spit another 3. And right here, you can grab yourself a fire longsword. This thing is really, really, really strong. You can use it to get through a lot of the game. In fact, it is, whoa, one of the strongest weapons you can get at this point in the game. And it's fairly easy to get. So it's down here in this little secret cove type thing, but I'm sure you'll be able to find it without too much difficulty, unlike me. And now we're gonna find our way back up. I'm gonna make sure that we cannot reach that item. My frames are just taking a dump on me right now. Fraps is just sometimes so uncooperative. Fight on, Ghost Man. Yeah, as far as I can tell, you cannot reach that place. That area over there cannot be accessed until a very, very, very distant part of the game. So yeah, as far as I can tell, there's no way to reach that. If somebody wants to correct me, feel free. I like being corrected. It means that I can make the guide better. And then you're going to drop in this hole and go back to the bonfire. Man, this sword is kind of weak. But it looks cool. Look at the hilt. Look at the hilt. It's so cool. I'll meet you guys back at the bonfire. Okay, now after doing all that, there's a good chance you have a lot of souls, and I don't recommend immediately spending them on on levels. I would prefer that you talk to this lady first.
Buy something, anything. Oh, come now, help an old woman and buy something.
Yeah, she's a little raggedy and a little creepy. In fact, you can see smoke emanating off of her if you look closely enough. Buying from her, you can get another broken straight sword for no reason. Hand axe, which is not bad. A club, which I've seen some people do some dirty things with. And Cestus, Kestis, I'm not really sure how to pronounce this thing in any regard. But she also sells the traveling merchant stuff. I believe the hat gives you item discovery, so that's not too bad. None of the other pieces seem to do anything. And then here she has a small reserve of human effigies, 10 life gems, which changes, amber herbs, which we've seen, fire bombs, witching urns, which are essentially the same thing with different damage, throwing knives, infinite supply, a Pharos lockstone, which we don't know the use of yet, but I'm going to go ahead and pick it up, and Leningrass key, the key to the blacksmith who we met back in Majula. And she does also sell some very basic, one very basic spell and one very basic miracle. That's not too bad. And she also has some interesting things to say. This is essentially the end of the walkthrough, so if you don't want to hear all this dialogue, see you later. Thanks for listening.
My name is Melentia. You're a stranger to this land. Oh, we get as strangers these days. Everybody's gone and run off. Dranglake's been a pile of rubble since the war fought long, long ago. And the giants crossed the sea.
She's got some really cool lore behind her. Not behind her, but she tells a lot of cool lore, I should say. Oh, look at that face.
The battles would never end. Poor folk like myself have nary a place to sleep. That's why I keep all me things right with me. You may travel light, but methinks you bear a burden of your own. They say these trees grew from the remains of the giants. But you know what they also say? Don't believe what an old hag says.
Well, I mean, you can make an educated guess or pause really quickly for what they said. I hit A in between each of the different pieces of dialogue because there's, for some reason, in the programming, there's a very long pause in between every line of dialogue. So I like to speed it up. It makes it feel more like a conversation.
It's high time that I pick up a move. I've a bargain for you next time we meet, my love.
Definitely make sure you talk to her until she says that. She will move to Majula after you do that. That is very important. Now, hopefully you didn't listen to me when I said leave from the dialogue, because I am going to show one more thing. This is for the people that are cool. I like these people that stay, that are interested in the game and interested in how I see the game. Up here you're going to find a door. It is locked, but it's also rather tattered looking, so go ahead and give it a couple swings. And it comes down. This game is all about checking out your environment, and that is one of my favorite parts of it. Now come on over here. We understand your tricks at this point. Oh shit. Oh shit. Kill that. Grab this item, a hand axe and a radiant life gem. Hopefully you didn't buy a hand axe just then. Go ahead and open this up. Now we're above the bonfire. There's a couple of signs up here. Probably of friends trying to reach each other. Go ahead and open this chest. And grab yourself... No, I don't want to touch the summon sign. Grab yourself an Estus Flask Shard, super important, and a small white sign soapstone, which is what these people are using. You can use it to be summoned into other players' games, although it is different than the regular soapstone. It only... You collect a certain amount of souls, and then your duty is fulfilled, and you don't have to stay in the other player's world anymore. In fact, it will kick you out of the other player's world. So if you plan on helping them with bosses, don't use the small soapstone. You get different rewards, and you don't get to stay as long. Drop down nice and slow, grab yourself a Divine Blessing. Drop down one more time, and that is going to end this section of the playthrough. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. I'll see you next time. I'm done with you people. I killed your brother, foul beast. Ah, wait. I smell something. There's more than one of you, I see. Just hello. Hello. Come at me, brother. I will throw these knives at you. I learned how to throw knives from a gypsy woman in the south. Oh, don't get my feet. Come towards me. Yes, one. Oh, now you're poisoned. You will not survive. Oh, shit. I'm fine. I'm fine. Let me get... Oh, my ankles are soaked. One of you will die this day. And once the odds are even, then I will kill the other. Steal the kill from the poison. Stole it. Fall on your back like an idiot. Give you a little whack. One more knife. Oh, bad. Ah! Ah! It's fine. It's fine. Just a scratch. I get these all the time. Oh, a little bit of ale. It's good. It's good ale. couple more daggers. You should be nice. And yep, there's the poison. One more for style. Give it a roll. You fall. And I slap you to death. The handmaid will be pleased. I sense lady parts in these coffins. I should not be here. This is not manly. I must leave. Oh, handmaiden, I have completed your quest.
You have proven yourself to the forest. We have little to offer, except perhaps these.
Are you kidding me?
May they bring fortune to your journey.
This isn't...
in some small way.
You said these. You gave me one thing. And it's a ladle, for God's sake. This isn't a proper weapon. I mean, look at this thing. Look at it. It's not an axe. If it's not an axe, I'm not interested. That wasn't even worth my time. Get this crap out of my hand. Ah, much better. Now to the wall for a close-up. Stay hard, my friends. Stay hard.